Welcome in, everyone. This is Julie Maxon, the main stamper. I am here for Thursday at 3, and this Thursday at 3 is going to be totally different. I don't do this very often, so it is not actually a card project. It's not a fun fold. I'm sorry if you're missing that this week, but things sometimes get a little crazy, and this is one of those weeks. So instead, I am going to be sharing my unboxing with you of my Stampin' Up! Demo pre-order. Now, of course, new catalog is coming. I'm so excited about this. I know a lot of you guys are excited about it too. Quite a few of you said to me, please send me a catalog, and of course I will. I will be getting them in the mail soon. I'm so excited to share them with you. Please let me know if you do want a catalog, you don't want a catalog. If you've already let me know, then I've got you on a list. But I would like to know who I'm mailing out all these catalogs to. I have a stack of them over here on my desk. I think I have 4 packs. I bought 4 packs of them to send out and to share with you. So I'm really excited about the catalog, but demos get to pre-order. So I already have products from that catalog. Now, some of you haven't even seen the catalog. I have products to share with you. Hi, Jackie and Jess. Now, I know some of you that watch me are also demonstrators, and it's so exciting. And I know you've probably watched other demonstrators open their boxes and share all of the good products. It's so much fun to talk about them and just check them out together and kind of ping pong back and forth what we love about them too. So I am going to be sharing my unboxing. I do have 2 boxes. I have a small box, which is right here, and I have the bigger box. Actually, I'm going to pan a little bit. I'm going to move slowly so you don't get dizzy, but here's a little bit more of a view of my craft room. So on my chair right here, I have a larger box. I'm going to open that one up first. So you can kind of see, quick tour of the craft room, right? I normally don't turn my computer as much as I do, but the space right here that's really lit up, that's my workspace where I have my catalogs right here. I have a camera that's hooked up to my laptop. When I switch from the laptop, which I'm looking at right now, to my video cam, this is the scene that you see. So I just popping over like 3 steps that way. Of course, I'm tripping over my dog as I do so. So here is my feet. I don't know, can you see her? She's laying like right at my feet. She's such a faithful baby. And of course, if you followed me, this is the area that is actually clean in my craft room. I'm really excited about that. Have a beautiful cabinet there. I love the bins and the baskets and things. And I also cleaned up this little area right here. It's also very lovely. And then I've got a beautiful window here. So it's kind of more of a tour of my craft room. There is a closet that I'm facing right now as well. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. My craft room, lots of boxes and bins, lots of stuff that I still need to clean up, but it is my very, very happy space. So I thought I would take a little opportunity to share that with you. Sometimes it's fun to see behind the scenes, like what does your craft room look like? How are you doing these recordings and what have you? And I always am interested in that kind of stuff too. So let's pop over to my workspace now. So I'm going to put you to my little workspace right now, and make sure you're saying hi as you jump on. I'd love to know who's watching. I will step over my doggy and we will look at catalogs together. So this is fun. I wanted to share this with you. Annual catalog. Look at the color scheme here. Lots of colors, right? This was our spring catalog, the January to April. This is now retired, but look at purpley, like lots of blocks of color. And when they brought out the new catalog, I mean, it's like almost the twin here of the spring catalog, except that it's green, because of course green is like Christmassy colors, right? But I just thought that was really, when I saw this catalog, I was like, wow, that looks just like the spring catalog, except of course different. Now I can't show you, I can't open this up yet. I will be able to open this up on September 6th. September 6th is when demonstrators can actually open the pages and show them off. You will get to your catalog and you get to look at it. That's fine too, but September 6th is our order date from the catalog. So fun. All right, we're going to pop into what did Julie pre-order and why? Sometimes a why is a really good thing too, because some people are like, what should I get first? Even if you're a demonstrator, I've had other people on my team like, what do I order? How do you know what to buy? So we're going to talk a little bit about that too, but this translucent floral dies, really popular item. Demonstrators had the opportunity back in June, I believe, to attend an online virtual event with Stampin' Up! and we were able to pre-order this. Now this is in the fall catalog, so you're going to be able to order this on September 6th. If you're a demo, you can order it now. That's one of our great perks. We get to order early. Love this set. So while so this card I designed. Now I don't have a lot of designs to show you, but I only have this particular bundle to show you. I made this card all on my own. This is my own design. This is what we did in the class. We did a simple card and then we stepped it up. So let me show you the simple card. So we stamped around. It's just beautiful. The stamping on here is the distinctive stamping, so it automatically gives you the highs and lows. Like that's in the stamp. You're just stamping this one stamp and it looks like this. You're not doing an outline. It's not two-step stamping. This is absolutely gorgeous. So we did this one as our simple card, and then we stepped it up. So when we stepped it up, we stamped on vellum. So I'm going to pick the vellum up here a little bit and show you that underneath the vellum there is actually more stamping. So we put the vellum right over top of the stamped image. And we fractured the frame. I'm going to call it fractured the frame. This is kind of cool. I got to remember to try to do this in one of my next classes coming up. So that's a little peek at the first card that we made. Then we used the greens here, the leafy greens, and we did this card. This was our simple card, very beautiful and effective, right? And then we stepped it up. So for the stepped up card, we added some vellum in the back, and we added a ribbon. Other than that, it's pretty much the same card. That one was nice too. This one was really gorgeous. This one, I love the simplicity of the white on white. I practiced that a little bit this week with my my current card class, which I think is buried right now. But I did the fishies. I was actually talking about the fishies today. So I did a lot of white on white because sometimes it's just a really beautiful look. This one has some little vellum flowers here, a little vellum leaf. Really pretty and easy, but when we stepped it up, here is the stepped up version. So we actually did the die cuts on the fancy vellum. This is polka dots. This has little leafy patterns on it. And then we die cut it. We colored the back of it with Stampin' Blends. Just gorgeous. So those are some of the card samples that I can share with you from the translucent florals. Now this is not holiday. This is not Thanksgiving. This is not Christmas. This is year round. So what's nice about the fall catalog is there are a lot of things in here that are year round. You can get this as a bundle. The stamp set is cling, so it's red rubber. And you can get obviously coordinating dies. You can get one or the other, both. It's really fantastic. You've got some of the dies that are going to cut out these images. And then you also have solid dies that are going to give you just chunky leaves and what have you, when you can make flowers with these petals basically and leaves. And that's awesome. I love this bundle. Now I have had this for a few months, so I had a few samples. I used it in a class that I took, not a class that I gave. And so I just wanted to share that with you. The rest of the stuff we're going to look at is going to, it's going to be, I'm just checking. Jackie says I have a great craft room. Beth, hi Beth. Love to see someone else hold on to lots of stamp sets. Amen. I have a hard time getting rid of anything because I love it all, right? And I don't think we should have to. If we're using it, it's great. I have tons and tons. And I often get requests to create things too. So I'll have people that I work with, family members, they'll say, can you make a card with, and I'll be like, yeah, I got that, because I probably do. All right, so the first few things I'm going to show you, we have, these are called deckled circles dies. And I'm really excited to check these out. I have not opened these yet. So I've seen them in the catalog, obviously. I've seen other demonstrators samples. I have not watched anyone else's unboxing because I like to have my own reactions. And so we're going to check these out together. Now, I'm really excited. Again, this is a year-round product. You're going to use this year-round. We are getting 14. Oh my gosh, they are big. Somebody had mentioned that to me. They were like, wow, they look huge. They probably are. These are going to be great for scrapbookers, right? If you're working on a really big, because obviously not going to fit on an A2 size card. Let's see what size does fit. This is exciting. I love like the little play here. Let me come down a couple and see. That one's still going to be too big. So this one, I'm wondering if this was intended to be, for scrapbooks. Even this one really is pushing the limits. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of them are huge. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many? I lost track. This is like counting tree rings, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 9 of these will fit. This is the largest one that will fit comfortably on an A2 size card. 9. So 9 of these. So don't let the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sway you from getting this. Don't think that like, I'll never use these 5 outer ones. You have 9 circles here that you can use. And that is huge. Gorgeous. I love the little ragged surround. Now there are, right now in the current annual catalog, there are deckled rectangles, which I'm not going to try to find right now. I could have thought of that earlier. The deckled rectangles are one of my go-to favorites. So that's a look at that one. This is another die set called Tiny Christmas Tree Dies that does not go as a bundle. So sometimes it's hard in the catalog. We always, I think, are attracted to the bundles. But sometimes there's embossing folders, there's other dies that are not bundled that we kind of overlook because it's not part of something. So this is called, again, Tiny Christmas Tree. And hopefully you can see, and there are samples in the catalog. So when you use this die, it's basically cutting out tiny Christmas trees from your paper, and I would use it as a background. So maybe you're going to cut this out in some green, put it on a crumb case base. You could put some designer series paper behind it, so the designer series paper might pop out some of the little cutouts, and then you'd put maybe a sentiment on there. Super simple way to do some cards. But Tiny Christmas Tree Dies, that's a new one coming up. And of course, those little trees, those are pine trees, right? So you can use them year-round too. They can be used for guy cards because pine trees are universal. Now we're going to look a little into the autumn. I love the autumn, favorite season. And this one is Autumn Leaves. And this is a bundle. So you're looking at a photopolymer stamp set. There are really great sentiments in this. I think they're taking their sentiments like up a notch. For example, autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. That's just such a beautiful sentiment with a grateful heart. And then we've got for all you do today and every day to have you as a friend, and then I'm thankful. So this is a really awesome stamp set. Now, the front of this, they look a little bit smaller than inside. So this maple leaf, the oak leaf, they're bigger than you're going to think. And it looks like you're going to be able to stamp the leaf, and you're going to be able to match the veins and the stem. So you could really, I think I'm already thinking embossing for this one would be fabulous. So there's a lot that you're going to be able to do with these. They're not two-step stamping. So these colors that you see here, you're going to use one color of ink unless you get creative and pounce different colors onto your leaf, which is something I like to do too. But it's not two-step stamping. It's just easy, simple stamping. And I assume there's going to be all kinds of great dies to go with this. Autumn, oh yes, look at, not disappointing. So what they're doing with the dies too, this is something different. They're not just giving us outline dies, they're giving us bonus dies. So you have some plain, like the veins, the stem, you've got all of those plain. You've got some leaves, some leaves that you could actually just die cut out the shapes. You've even got little sentiment surrounds. Like these things right here, I would use all the time. Now these look like they're gonna just indent the paper in some lines. So I think that's what you're gonna do with those. Let me grab a sip here. And some really fantastic dies. There's 17 there. So I love this set. Excuse me, I must, allergies are getting really bad again, all the pollens and stuff as things are fuzzing up and dying down. So that's a look at Autumn Leaves. Let's look at the other autumn item that I purchased. If I can find the stamp set that goes with it. Of course, you see the pumpkins there, right? Okay, pumpkins, pick of the patch. This was one of I had to get this one right away because when this goes live to everyone on September 6th, we're all going to be in pumpkin mode, right? We're going to be in fall spirits. I'm going to flip this over. It might be easier to see. So you're going to have 2 different size pumpkins here and then a little leaf. Now it's going to cut out. This is a photopolymer stamp set again, right? So some really great images in there. So your little punch is going to take care of this one and this one. So these 2 and then this leaf. So that leaves a lot that you're not going to be able to punch, but these are not hard shapes to fussy cut if you wanted to. And of course you can make your pumpkins jack-o'-lanterns, but you don't have to. So that makes them fall pumpkins, harvest pumpkins, Thanksgiving pumpkins. They can be gourds. This looks like a gourd to me. You've got your fall leaves, And then some of them, if you want them to be jack-o'-lanterns, you can do that. But look at this cutie pie. Is that not adorable? Like, hello, new baby card, right? Of course, you got Happy Halloween. Thanks so much. You're the pick of the patch. And a harvest of blessings. So there's really some great, again, good sentiments in here. The reason I picked this one up right away as a demonstrator and ordered it early is because punches will sell out or go on back order for longer periods of time and quicker than dies typically do. So if you are interested in this particular bundle, I would not wait on it. I would order it probably right away. We all know what happened to the truck builder, right? So that's something that you maybe want to order right away. Christmas classics. I'm going to be heavy on Christmas from here on out because I am holding a Christmas stamp camp in October, at the end of October, here in Maine. It'll be in Herman, Maine, if anyone is interested in coming. We will be doing some great projects there, and it will be all Christmas. So I bought lots of Christmas because I need to get ready for my next camp, and I want to have a lot of variety of projects for all my stampers to play, you know, play with and do, and I need to practice first. Now this is a gorgeous set of dies. So as you're looking at this Christmas classics, you might be like, well, yeah, I've got Season's Greetings and I've got Peace on Earth, Deck the Halls, Tidings of Comfort and Joy. Maybe you have all those. There's very little imagery here. Obviously, it's all heavy on sentiments. What makes this bundle so fantastic are these dies. In the catalog, this is the most gorgeous suite. So you're going to see that you're going to have this, you're going to be able to create some frames that are going to have pines and leaves around them. You're going to be able to, you know, put another frame inside of it. You've got some leaves, you've got the little holly berries here, right? And then look at this one here too. I mean, these are just gorgeous. So, and these are meant to layer, which is really nice. So the tape on here is crazy, but here we go. How beautiful is this, right? And then you can die cut another piece right here with this rectangle and then set it inside. So you've got that nested look. You could put this up on dimensionals. It's just, these are gorgeous. And then you've got some things that are going to make some fancy patterns, but this suite is phenomenal. If you've seen it in the catalog, you already know how gorgeous this suite is. There are 13 dies here. So again, maybe the sentiments, you know, you feel like you have plenty of Christmas sentiments. You don't need the whole bundle, but the die set is fantastic. So I have Christmas classics, and that is a nice one. Okay, let's move on to something snowflakey. This is a fun bundle. This is actually part of a suite. And there's a punch. Again, I love to buy the punches. I know I talk about punches randomly, and some of you are like, I love punches, and some of you are like, punches are really hard for me to use. I need some scissors. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is a this is like a tag or a border punch. So you're going to be able to put your 2-inch paper in here. I'm assuming 2 inches. They typically are. They're 2 inches, right? So you put your paper in. So you open it from the back. It'll pop open. And you'll slide in a 2-inch piece of paper. And, you know, I already can't wait to play. Do I have a 2-inch piece of paper here? I might have something close. That is so close to 2 inches. Let me see if I can manipulate this in here. Nope. We're going to... let's see, do I have something a little bit narrower? I don't know if that's going to work. This is kind of like a show and tell and play, actually. I just turned it into play. Let me just trim this down. This is so close to 2 inches. I just want this to go into this punch right now so we can all take a quickie look at it. I guess I'll leave my trimmer handy. This is, I just couldn't wait to play. All right, so a 2-inch piece of paper slides in here. And you punch it down and you get the snowflake topper. How cool is that? And obviously you've got these little extra pieces right here that come out that you don't need, but oh my gosh, so much fun, right? So you can make tags, Christmas tags with this one. Obviously if you're doing bookmarks, these are always great punches for that too. So anyway, I just so excited to try that one out. I had to whip out some paper. All right, so sparkling snowflakes. Now this is what's fun about these snowflakes. They're very basic snowflakes. They're not super intricate. And as I'm looking at these, I think that they're going to fit onto, we're gonna have to go a little bit bigger, but I bet they're gonna fit really nice on the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Yeah, they would fit great on the 2 3/8. The 2 1/4 is in the online store, the 2 3/4, the 2 1/4, I'm sorry. I'm getting awfully excited. I feel like these would be great to stamp. And then punch them out with a circle punch surround. only because there's no dies that go with this. This is not a die set. This is just snowflakes, and they're just beautiful, simple snowflakes. And you can obviously do some two-step stamping. You can put them one inside the other, so you have kind of a background snowflake, and then you have a detailed snowflake. So you could do two-step stamping here. We've got winter greetings, let it snow, make the season sparkle, and then for you, which would be fantastic for a tag, right? So this is photopolymer. And then they have, I don't remember if this all goes together, but I thought I would talk about snowflakes at the same time because snowflakes, right? So this is a snowflake embossing folder. It's called Snowflake Sky. So hopefully you can see the details on here. The heavier snow is at the top and it gets lighter as we come down. Now a lot of this is dots, but then you've got your little snowflake imagery in there too. This is obviously a 6x6, so you need your die machine has to be able to take the 6x6 embossing folder. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is kind of like the little look at all of the snowflakes here. Now again, I can't remember what goes with what. I'm just kind of, I piled stuff up here from my box to pull out, and we're just kind of randomly going through. Now here's Joy of Noel. I mean, I can't say that everything I bought, of course I love it, right? So what I loved about this one is the Noel right here. Just adorable. It's almost like Nordic to me, or you know, quilted, or I don't know. It's got a really great vibe. I love, of course, the holly, beautiful stuff. We've got joyous, we've got making spirits bright. Those are our sentiments here, and then of course dies to go with. So let's take a peek at these dies. I'll try to get these open up quickly as possible. And Joy of Noel dies, we're looking at 10. So let's see what the dies look like. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So what I love about this is you can stack the Noel just like this. So it says Noel, right, when you stack it. Or these will come out individually, and you can use the Noel in long, you know, 4 in a row, letters in a row. You can keep going. So this is going to do your die cutting on your images here. And then, of course, it's got the extra sprigs here and here. Really fancy. But I bought this one because I loved the Noel, and I thought that would just really be a lot of fun to play with. So that is Noel and the Joy of Noel stamp set. Again, I don't have any samples because this is my first time popping them out of the box. I mean, I did kind of put things together so it wouldn't be so random, but I haven't really looked at them in depth. I'm doing that with you here live. This is so much fun. This is Sending Cheer. I love the gingerbread men. Now, there some Christmas holiday catalogs, Stampin' Up has different things, right? They do, last year, you may remember a small gingerbread man. There's been years where they do like big gingerbread sets. This is our only set with a gingerbread man, but it's really cute. So is the stocking. So is a little present, right? So you've got two-step for this. You've got the present and then this little bow, which would come right into here. I love this envelope. Super fun, right? Open me, no peeking, Sending Cheer. So that's a fun little set. We've got Sending Cheer dies. There are 18 in here. Let's see what we got for Sending Cheer dies to go with our set. And oh, I don't think I knew this. This is super cute. So these, look at this little gingerbread man. Not only is he gonna die cut, so obviously the images here are on the front, a little bit smaller than the actual size. So when you open them up, they're a little bit bigger. But someone had asked me, I think it was Roxana, had asked me, how big is the gingerbread man? So let's check it out. You're going to probably need a 2 1/4 inch piece of paper by 3. I'm going to go with 3, and that's got this little knobby on. Now, if you don't want this little thing that's going to make the gingerbread man hang, so you can make little ornaments, super cute, you could just trim around the top of his head and have just the gingerbread. Now, the little guy here, he's got a couple of different faces. He's got the O face, like oh, and then he's got the smiley face. Now, of course, you can hand do your own faces if you wanted to, but gingerbread man, he's going to be popular, I think. He's really cute. And you can do the same thing with, this is going to be, is this the envelope? This might be the envelope. Yeah, so this is going to die cut the envelope, but this is also going to provide you with a great sentiment kind of a rectangle, if you will. I would use that also as a sentiment. So we've got a couple different things here. Of course, I can't remember how these go back on here because I pull them off in excitement and then I'm like, how do they go back on here? There we go. Stocking again has that little loop in it, so you could make this into like a little ornament. I really like the ornament idea quite a bit. And look how big the Santa hat is. This is really cute. Now this, is not even part of, there's no stamp set here for a Santa hat, but here we go. Santa cap, you can make a little Santa cap. There's a little end here for the Santa cap, I believe, right there. So there are some different things in here that I'm like, okay, what are we using these for? Because there's more than just, you know, what you're looking at with the stamp set. That's always fun. So I'm sure this may excite a few people, this little ginger man, the stockings. I have a really great idea in mind for this, for my Christmas stamp kit. I'm really excited to jump into this particular set. It's going to be so amazing. So that is sending cheer. We're going to pop that back in there. I'm just going to come over real quick and check on comments and make sure everybody's doing okay. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, good deal. Just making sure I'm still live and everything's rolling here. Let's take a look at Magical Meadow. This is gorgeous. This is, again, not quite Christmas or fall. I mean, like, beautiful. These little trees right here, year round. Like, this is background imagery. If anyone has seen the promotion or the pictures for the upcoming paper pumpkin kit, it's just beautiful. There's a lot of these kind of leafy pomegranate, really pretty colors and designs in it. But I love this, again, the sentiments. The colder weather brings us together. May this season of sparkle bring joy and delight. And we've got winter wishes. This is a red rubber. You can see, again, that these are pretty big images compared to what's on the front, right? So here's our little tree. Here's our little hedgerow of the pine trees. And here's our stamp right here. So they are a lot bigger. I think they say like 20% or something. I don't know, but they're bigger than what's pictured here. I love this one. It's got like the pine trees there, kind of like that in the background. And let's check out the Magical Meadow dies. And I am excited about this one too. I mean, the papers and the sweets. My goodness. All right, so this one has lots of dies. We have 13. It feels like more than 13. So dies that are going to cut out your images are your open dies. We have like a snowflake die here, but look at these beautiful sprigs. When I send out cards, card kits especially, I love to be able to add sprigs and things like that into them, because as a demonstrator I can't send stamped images, but to fill out card kits, the easiest thing for me to do is to die cut some of these and send them along to you to use however you want. And oh my goodness, those are gorgeous. I'm loving the Magical Meadow. Magical Meadow. Okay, popping back in. Okay, we're gonna have to put these this way. There's a lot of dies here. They're arguing with each other about hopping back into that folder. All right. Oh, this is one. Okay, I've heard that this one might be popular too. Again, another punch, because I went with punches. If they had a punch, I went with it. I'm still really sad about that Lucky Clover from the spring catalog, which sold out in 3 weeks and never came back. But this is the Berry Cute, and it has a polar bear punch. Fun fact, my son as a young lad, oh my gosh, polar bears were his thing. His total thing. He loved the polar bears. Now the polar bear punch is only going to punch out this image right here. This looks like the Coca-Cola bear. If we've all seen the Coca-Cola bear, this is kind of like what that looks like. A cute little cub here. We've got a tree outline, and then you can, you know, color that in with your inked stamped image. We've got Christmas is Better Together, Merry Christmas, Warm Wishes. We have a couple of presents. Really cute, right? And a scarf for this polar bear. I don't know if it would work for both, but I can tell you that I will find out sometime soon. So again, this is photopolymer. Super cute, super cute. I mean, winter birthdays would be great with the polar bears, right? Because it's kind of a wintertime thing, but the polar bear punch is a lot of fun. So this is the Berry Cute. Again, don't wait on those punches. All right. Now we're going to talk about some of the other, so that's all I have for bundles, but we're going to talk about some of the other things I bought. I did buy the Abundant Beauty decorative masks. I did a class recently using masks, and oh my gosh, I had so much fun with the class. it was just amazing. And I have seen people using, excited to try these out. I've seen people using these. Now this is like a herringbone. We have had a very old retired embossing folder that had herringbone. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, but that looks just like it to me. This is gorgeous. So this is snowflakes. So imagine just putting this on something and just some light blue on those would be beautiful. We have a fall one. So this is great for backgrounds because all of these leaves are really close together. So you probably, unless you're doing a very specific area, you're probably going to be doing a big background there. Now this is the draw for this particular set of masks, and it's because they have three or four steps. I'm not sure, maybe it's 4 steps. Now these are supposed to be labeled. Oh, I can see it right here. There's okay, where this notch is, there's actually like a little bit of a raised 1. And let me see what order we go in. This is number 3. So you do these in order. This is number 2. And this one is obviously number 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so you're basically going to choose colors and you're going to create flowers. You're going to build upon one upon the next. So you get the sunflower background, and then you put this over top of your paper, and now you're doing the leaves. And then you put this over top of your paper, and now you're catching the centers of those little flowers. And then this one goes on, and I think this is just another decoration over top of the center. Yeah, so this one goes on and decorates even further. So this is basically like four-step stenciling. I guess that's what we're going to call it. And I've seen beautiful, beautiful samples coming out with these masks. Now these masks might be more popular. Sunflowers obviously could be year-round, but you've got fall and winter. You've got a masculine herringbone. I mean, that is so awesome. So a lot of the masks, actually I think all of the masks previous to this are like a gray color. This is the first set that I've seen them do in white. I'm not sure why they switched to white, but that is something that's a little bit different. These are nested treat boxes. And of course I had to try them out. They come in an 8-pack. I have some ideas for these. I'm not going to share all my ideas right now, but I have ideas. I don't know who else has ideas, but I have a lot of ideas. So in the catalog, they show 4 of these together, and they show them kind of wrapped together with, so we've got score lines here, and we've got tape here, and I'm assuming, without getting too technical here, they're going to come up like this, and you're going to tape them together. This is going to come in here. So you don't even need adhesive, right? So you're making an open little slider box. This is the front of it. And they had them stacked one upon each other and then wrapped in ribbon. If you've seen the catalog, you know what I'm talking about. They decorated these. These are super cute. Now, there's no topper to them, so they're kind of an open box. You could fill them with treats. You could wrap them with ribbon, give them away individually, or you could do projects with them, which I think I'm going to be doing. So I just wanted to check them out. Those are called nested treat boxes. They are food safe. So it's always nice when they give us things that you can actually use your homemade goodies with. All right, I might need my scissors again here. These are called classic gift card envelopes. That's all they are. They're gift card envelopes. You get 20 of them. So this should fit a gift card. So you've got a little slot right here where this is going to go in. So you don't even need to tape it shut or anything like that. So there we go, right? And then basically you're decorating it. Now in the catalog, they show these really cutely decorated. So that's all that is. It's just a very basic, if you're giving out gift cards, maybe you want to make your gift cards holders really pretty and fun. You get 20 of them and they're not very expensive. I may incorporate these into some cards. We're going to check that out later. I wanted to share that with you though. Let's check out the Memories and More. This is Berry Christmas. So we've got cards and envelopes and then the Memories and More card pack. So the cards and envelopes give you 20, looks like 20 cards, 20 envelopes. Okay, so you get 20 cards, 20 envelopes. These are great for if you need to make some really quick Christmas cards. I always go with the Memories and More cards and envelopes for that because it's just so easy. So let's just take a quick peek here at some of what we got in here. So these are, oh, look at the cute colors here. Like the Nordic look, right? Look at how cute these envelopes are. Even the blue ones have just some snowflakes. And so you got a whole bunch of those. You're getting some card bases that are going to be blue. We got balmy blue, probably 10 of each, and then the real red. So you've got 10 of each. So you get to decorate those up, pop them in. Now these are bigger than our A2 size card, just so you're aware. They are a little bit bigger. Actually, I'm going to fold one over, grab my latest A2 card that I just had out here, just for size comparison. So they're the same width, but they are longer. So that's the difference here. So these are bigger envelopes too as well, right? So our A size card, our A2 card's 5.5 tall. This is probably it's 6.25, 6.25 tall. So that just gives you an idea. These are a little bit bigger. If you're afraid of sending at Christmas time, you know, like the really small cards in the mail, they're gonna get lost, whatever. These are bigger cards. And you don't have to add as much to them either. You don't have to add all the ribbon and bling, because just a couple layers and you're good to go. So I love that. And these are great for if your kids want to, you know, if you have kids, grandkids that want to get into the card making, this is easy too, because you don't have to worry about having ink everywhere and having die cutting everywhere. I mean, these are just super simple. They are two-sided, so you can layer them in multiples on your cards. Wishing you the best season. So these are cute, and of course they're also designed to go into the memory keeping books, right? Look at the fun presents and packages and stuff. May your Christmas be cozy. Loving this. Good tidings and warm wishes. These are just fun. Absolutely fun. There's just awesome. Now that you get I should have looked at the paper, but I think you get how many do you get? It says one set. Probably tells you in the catalog. Quantity, one set. Yeah, I'm not going to try to figure that out right now, but so you get a nice deck. We're going to call this a deck. You get a nice deck of the small cards, all double-sided, and you also get a nice deck of the larger ones here too. So again, double-sided designs. They're all in these reds and blues with the polar bear. Lots of Nordic little stickers. How cute are those? Little stickers at the back, of course, right? What kid doesn't love stickers? So you can play with stickers too, and you can put stickers on your cards. So these are really great for kids. These are really great for kiddos. Give them like 5 each and say, here you go, make some Christmas cards. We're sending them out. I love that so much. And also kids that are big kids, like me and you, right? We're kids too. All right, we're going to look at one more card envelope pack here. This is called the Brushed Gold Cards and Envelopes. Again, now these ones are going to be your more elegant, right? So the polar bear ones are more kid-friendly and fun. But if you're like, that's not really my jam, I need something fancy, it's Christmas, where's the gold bling? Here it is right here. So again, you're getting, I believe, 20 cards and envelopes, right? So the envelopes are fancy. The cards are like basically made for you. All you're doing is folding them. You're going to add your sentiment. You're going to add whatever you want on here, and you don't have to cut paper. You don't have to, do the scoring. Now this is the 4.25 by 5.5. This is more like a regular A2 size card, right? So I put these together. This is exactly our A2 size card. So that's awesome too. Now, for people that like mileage, you cut these in half, you trim a little bit. Now you've got 2 card fronts. You still have some fancy envelopes. So half of your friends are getting fancy envelopes, the other half are getting plain envelopes. But you can do that with these, and you have just, that's a really great idea to extend what you're purchasing to make some really fancy projects. Love it. Let's take a look at some paper. Okay, paper. Who doesn't love paper, right? I love paper. Garden Walk. This is the Garden Walk Designer Series paper. This is obviously a 6x6. I will be doing a paper and a ribbon share, or a paper or a ribbon share. I'm going to be doing shares with these products. So all of the papers, I'm going to do a paper share. All of the ribbons I will be showing you, I will be doing a ribbon share. There's going to be more information coming on that soon. So if you're interested in getting a part of all the papers and a part of all the ribbons, or if you want both, you'll be able to do that without purchasing one of absolutely everything. These are some beautiful colors together. These are great. Oh, I love these colors together. So here's just a nice little look here. So it's basically 4 seasons. You can kind of see the poinsettias at the end. So we've got at the beginning the calypso corals, more springy. And then we kind of run into the blues here, that kind of summertimey blues. We get into, and I know this is not everyone's favorite color, but this wild wheat right here, wild wheat and red. This is definitely fall colors right here. And then we pop into the Christmassy colors. And they're not traditional Christmas colors, but there are some fun colors there. So that is, again, the 6x6 Garden Walk Designer Series paper. Super fantastic. I'm going to set that one aside, and we're going to move right on to the next one. We have a lot of paper to look at. This one may have caught your eye if you've seen samples of it. This is all about autumn. And this one is a 6x6 specialty paper. So you may be wondering, well, what makes it specialty? Like, why is it special? If you see the shine here, specialty paper typically has some almost embossed pieces. It's gold, copper, silver. It's got that extra little shimmery shine. And it looks like most of this side right here has the shine to it, which is really nice. Now the front side is almost beautiful photograph, you know, magazine images. So you've got some that are just absolutely gorgeous. Like, it looks like you just snipped this from a catalog. And then, of course, there's some more plain papers as well. This is a beautiful autumn look right here. And it looks really great with this paper that's behind it. Oh, my gosh. So you're going to see this is going to probably be a pretty popular pack of paper. We've got some really great pumpkins here. Oh, my gosh. This is awesome. This is the paper. These are the books. Love the books, the library. This is the paper that I'm like, why didn't they make this in 12 by 12? I want more than 6 by 6 of this. I love this paper. Again, we've got some really great guy type paper here. This one might be my favorite. Not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper from the All About Autumn. That's a 6 by 6. I would recommend getting probably a couple of packs of that one. Now this is the last 6 by 6 that I have here, and this may look like the most boring paper in the world, but let me tell you right now, it's called Glow in the Dark specialty paper. You can already imagine that it will glow in the dark. Now you're getting 8 sheets. So you're only getting 8 sheets. This isn't meant to be like a huge project. This is meant to like trim a little bit out, use it here and there to make glow in the dark elements for your card kits. But this will be included in the paper share. So if you're doing the paper share, you're going to get a little bit of that. Speaking of boo, check out the Trick or Treat paper here. This is called Them Bones. And there is a bundle that I do not have yet, all about skeletons and such, and it's really cutesy, and it's already been limited for, I don't know, I think it's back in stock now, but for a little bit the stamp set was out of stock already, and this is just demonstrators ordering. So this must be a very popular suite, but I love, this is really cute because I love that you can cut these up individually just using your paper trimmer, and you've got fronts for your different cards. On the back we have this says Eek, and it says Boo, and it's super cute. So very tiny font, but it's got some great colors there, right, for fall. That pumpkin pie, the classic pumpkin pie. And then, of course, we have little skeletons here, little kitty skeletons and dog. These actually are pretty cute, I have to say. And then on the back, we have nice, again, the herringbone pattern must be coming back around. Here, these are supposed to be little gravestones. And oh my gosh, I love this one, of course, right? The plaid, gotta love the plaid. Here's some more dancing skeletons. This has bats and moons. And then we have, while this looks pretty simple, these are actually bones. And I feel like my first instinct was this could be great with a dog or a cat card because they're little bones, right? Of course, it's meant to be Halloween, but you have to think where you think, right? And then we've got this little, this graveyard scene. I'm gonna lift this up this way and this way. So this is one that's meant to be cut in half. And then you've got different sections that you can use on your Halloween cards. The back side of this, again, looks like herringbone, but when you really look at it, these look like little bats. There's little bat faces in here. So that's really cute too. This paper might annoy some people because these lines are just slightly crooked. They're not straight. And then on the back, we've got some bats and little moons with the pumpkin pie. So that's a really cute fall, obviously Halloween, right? Called Them Bones Designer Series paper. Perfect for Halloween. And then some, right? Because we saw on the back side that there was some patterns that could be used for more than Halloween. Merry, Bold, and Bright Designer Series paper. So we're going to trim this one up here and check out this one. Now this is in a suite that's all about little Christmas lights. And I did not share that one. I don't have that one yet. But again, the pretty bright Christmas lights. And I want you to think of other things besides Christmas, right? Like this is year round. And I felt like this suite really, the papers and things that they shared could be year round. I love these. These lights are cute. And then on the back, some really bright, fun patterns. That's Melon Mambo. This is like birthday pattern to me. This does not look Christmassy, unless you're doing like gingerbread Christmas. On the back side, we have fa la 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 la. There with the red, again a nice stripy the gum with the stripes, fruit stripes. Is it fruit stripes gum? I always forget that. If Jess is on here, she'll remind me what gum it is. And then stars, again, very universal paper. And then, oh, I like this one. This is super cute. This would be great with the ice cream shop. And then the trees, this is like a lime green with Santa, like it looks like Santa hats on it, or it could be a tree with a star. Great for probably kids cards. This is a really great pattern here too. Love that one. Again, trees on the back, little pine trees. So this one is not necessarily a traditional Christmas paper, but it is definitely fun paper. I just want to make sure. Fruit stripes. Thanks, Jess. I knew you would have it. I knew you would have it. Jess is my person here. She's so good. Fruit stripes gum. I say that a lot, and I can never, for some reason, I'm like, it reminds me of that gum with the stripes. And Jess is like, I know what it is. Thanks, Jess. All right, moving on to Joy of Christmas. Now, this one is your most traditional Christmas paper. Love this one. So we have the classics, right? I mean, this is just beautiful paper right here. And then on the back side, this, of course, also, I'm thinking could be used year round. There's shaded spruce is a hard color to use. I really like these. Now I'm seeing this in a couple of patterns, so maybe we're gonna have a continuation of this throughout this. This one is my favorite. I love these colors together. I love this look. Ooh, music notes. How fun is that? I love it. Music notes on the back. This is gorgeous. This could be year round. This doesn't scream Christmas to me. This is like year round, but look how pretty that red is. Again, not Christmas, but it could be. I like that they're doing that. You can, of course, perfect lumberjack pattern, right? And then this one also has very light music notes in it. This is gorgeous. Really pretty. Oh, I love this one too. I would wallpaper with that one. It's so pretty. And then this green has just a hint of blue in it, which is really fantastic. This is a gorgeous paper pack. This one is probably my favorite so far. And this is called Joy of Christmas. That's a beautiful one. Gosh, I love that one. Okay, let's go on to a really fun one. Like gorgeous colors. This one is called Winter Meadow. So this one is going to be a little bit more muted, a little bit more, obviously winter. Winter's in its name, but it's not going to be like in your face Christmas. It's going to be more winter time with your blues and your greens and your, you know, pretty colors like that. Now already I love this. Love this combination. Look at how beautiful the back side of that is. Just gorgeous paper. This one's really not, okay, so again, this one's meant to be cut down the middle. So you have the deer on both sides. So you can see them very faintly here. Great for masculine cards. I think I could make my husband's birthday card in October with that paper. This is gorgeous, like the pomegranates. And then a blue back behind here. Oh, this is really pretty. This has the trees, again, blues. So this is wintry. Just a nice wintry mix here. This one is beautiful. And then more blues behind. So you're going to see, obviously, the one side has a nice print, and then the opposite side is going to be more a generic design that you can use for lots of different things. So that's a really pretty paper pack too. Winter Meadow. Just love that one. Okay, we got a couple more here. We have, now this is a fun one. This again, polar bears are big this year. This is called A Walk in the Forest. Now this particular pack of paper right here, this is the same price as all the other Designer Series papers, but Stampin' Up! Is using this for their Making a Difference program. So they're making it, I wrote a little post-it note here so I could remember, Making a Difference. They're taking $3 of this purchase and they're donating it to organizations dedicated to spreading cheer. So every year they like to choose different charities, fundraising events that are looking for donations. This one's going to cheer spreading dedicated organizations, which I think is great. So we've got our little polar bear here. And I want to point out that I think this polar bear is going to punch right here. So you can make a brown bear. So polar bear, this does not have to be a white bear. This can also be a brown bear, a black bear, whatever color bears are, right? So this little guy can get punched out. These trees are fantastic. I know there's a die set and a stamp set where you can probably use those as well. Now the back side of this has some green little pine trees in it. This is really pretty. Love this. And this is gorgeous. It's kind of like that feathery, the pine boughs here are kind of like feathered, like almost like frost would be. Really pretty. And this one, okay, so we've got some nice dark colors in this one too, but look at balmy blue with a little polka dot snowflake type. Are we back to the beginning? No, this is, okay, so we've got more bears. This is different from our first page. I was like, there we go. So kind of the same colors. These are different trees, but again, more polar. So you're only going to be able to do the polar bears facing this way with the punch. But it does give you some more options of polar bear punching. Not recommended to punch polar bears, but you can punch out polar bears. This is gorgeous stripies with the green. I've skipped the page. The blue with the trees. Okay, really pretty. I love this one. A lot of balmy blue here this year. And these are great, the blue and green trees. Something different, right? Not just green and red. We've got a lot of blues in here. This is gorgeous too. Love that. So that's a fun little paper pack. Walk in the forest. I'm thinking more than just Christmas. A lot of these are just more than Christmas only, which is fantastic. All right. What is this one right here? This one, oh, this one is our nativity one. Oh, Holy Night. There is the most gorgeous suite of nativity in this catalog. Now, Amy asked me earlier, didn't they have a nativity last year? And the answer is yes. They have something in the nativity genre every year. They always have something different, and every year it's different. So some people looked at the catalog and went, well, I got something last year, I don't need it this year. When they pull out nativity, when they pull out snowflakes, when they pull out gingerbread men, they are always finding people that don't have them yet, and that's who they're trying to sell them to. So if you don't have nativity yet, you're going to fall in love with this one. And the paper I'm going to recommend anyway, because you can use any existing nativity that you have to create beautiful scenes with this gorgeous paper, and you can already just see how rich and fantastic it is. And again, it's got some very generic on the back side. Look at Starry Sky, just fantastic. So this is a really great paper pack as well. And as you're looking at these and making your lists of what you want, I'm always going to say, you know, these are always available, the mini catalog, till supplies run out. Like if they ran out of paper in October and didn't get any more back in, they might not get any more back in. So don't wait on, if you see something and you're like, I want to use that this year on my Christmas cards, I want to use it on whatever, you want to order as early as possible, because you don't want to run that risk of, oh, there's no more Oh Holy Night Designer Series paper. There goes that idea. But that's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous paper. Hey, we have more polar bears. Who knew? This is called Berry Christmas. This is a little bit different from the other Walk in the Forest paper that we just saw, but we have more polar bears are big this year. The polar bears and the blue seem to be very prominent in this book. So again, more adorable bears. I'm thinking you can punch out this guy right here with your polar bear punch. Super cute. Now this looks like the stamped image too, which is awesome. So if you're a fussy cutter, you can fussy cut. Now here, again, the Nordic designs. I love this so much. It's just really fun paper. Here is, now if you're a scrapbooker, this is like the perfect page for scrapbooking. We got some nice, again, blues. Loving these designs. Oh, look at how cute. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. All right, so we have Arctic Fox. We have the reindeer. We have the little seal. This is seals in a sweater. That is the really, really cute paper. That one, oh my goodness, so cute. All right, we have more polar bears here. Those are tinier polar bears. You're not going to be able to punch those out. We got some more snowflakes here. And oh, look at cute. This is bear tracks. The reindeer tracks. I'm trying to see all the tracks. This is probably a fox over here. So little tracks in the snow. That's super sweet. And then you've got just presents galore. And then, oh, I really love this green one. Green. That's a fun paper pack too. I can't wait to see some of these things in projects. That one's called Berry Christmas. So that's the big 12 by 12, the regular 12 by 12. No, wait, there's some specialty 12 by 12s. So there's more. So when I do my paper share, you're getting shares of all the papers, the 6x6s, the regulars, and then this is specialty paper. So you'll get a share of this as well. This is called Joyful. It's 12 by 12 specialty paper. And of course, earlier we talked about specialty paper having the fun designs on it. Now this is one-sided, so obviously the back, nothing. You're meant to use just the front here. So you've got some green, you've got, hopefully this isn't too glaring, very gold with the wood grain. You've got red with music notes. That's gorgeous. And you get two sheets of each in the paper pack itself. I'll be telling you how much you get with your specialty paper, with your paper share when I do that. And then you've got the berries with the gold and the red. That's beautiful. So that is the Joyful 12 by 12 specialty paper. That one's very Christmassy. Let's check out something that's more wintry. This one's called Snowflake Magic specialty paper. Lots of specialties here. Now as I flip this over, you're already going to see how gorgeous these little snowflake patterns are. Make sure I tuck in my tape so it doesn't stick to my paper. It's so pretty. So this blue is just absolutely gorgeous. So you're getting two sheets again, one-sided only. The back side is white. You're going to use the front side. We have this one, which has a lot of white and silver. We have this one, which is very shiny blue foil here with white snowflakes. And this one is such a specialty pack. Those are the only designs in it. It's a smaller pack, but obviously very fabulous. Now we have this one called Shining Brightly. So this one actually goes with the Nativity set. This is intended to go with the Nativity. So beautiful, oh my goodness, the rich Night of Navy with the different designs on it. Again, one-sided. This has kind of some stars on it. Very starry sky here. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. This is like wedding paper. I see that as wedding. Okay, then we have the vanilla with the stars, and just gorgeous. This would be great for Thanksgiving, I think. But anyway, so this one is interesting also because we have all of these designs. We have 6 of them, right? 6 designs, 3 with the Night of Navy, 3 with the very vanilla, all with the gold embossing, but you get one in this paper pack. You're only getting one of each of those. So they kind of come up in, you know, they're a little bit different how they have these paper packs set up. This is the last one that I'm going to show you for paper, Oxidized Copper. Again, it's a specialty paper. And just get this opened up so we can take a peek at it together. And this has the beautiful blue and copper, and you get 2 sheets of that, and then you're getting 2 sheets of this copper. Copper on copper really is what that is. That's beautiful paper. So just a little peek at those papers. So that's the entire paper collection. So we've gone through all of the papers, and we are going to now take a look at box number 2. Now box number 2 is a little bit smaller of a box. So this one right here is just going to be our ribbons and embellishments. So let's talk about ribbons first. So I am going to be doing a ribbon share as well as the paper share. So here are the ribbons. I'm just going to pop them, like here they are. Don't you love them? Don't you want them already? All right, let's flip them up here one at a time. This one is a white ribbon. So it really is holographic looking almost. It has that sparkly iridescent. That one came off really nicely. Let's take a peek. So you're getting the iridescent on there for sure, which is nice, but it's not like going to transfer off. So that's a really nice ribbon right there. Really great for your snowflake cards and such. This ribbon right here is similar. When I first saw it in my box, I was like, did I get 2 of the same ribbons? Let's see if I can get this to come off without causing too much of a ruckus here. Let's see if I can snip that plastic without snipping my ribbon. There we go. Oh, this is really pretty. This is silver and white. And unlike our past silver and whites, where it's all white with silver surround, this is almost like see-through, like gauzy. This is really pretty ribbon. So you really, the shiny silver is very obvious here too. So completely different, 2 different ribbons. I don't know which one you like better. I like this one better myself. This is very delicate looking. It doesn't feel delicate. So don't be afraid that you can't tie a bow or do some things like that with it. It's just delicate looking because it's got that sheer ribbon to it. See, I came in today going, I set up my video, I was like, I don't have to tie any bows today. And here I am attempting to tie a bow. Ooh, I didn't do too bad either. I'm making a large bow. I like to make them on the spool. But you can see how beautiful this is going to be in cards. Now this is a very light ribbon too, so it's not going to be bulky and bumpy if you're worried about sending things in the mail. That's always an issue. The bulkiest ribbons, right? They stop us up. This is a very thin, light ribbon. I'm going to highly recommend this ribbon right here. Let's look and see what else we got here. Let's look at this one while we're looking at the shiny, sparkly ones. We'll come with this guy. This one right here is called Balmy Blue. It's a balmy blue ribbon. It is a sparkle ribbon. Oh, it's so sparkly. This is a soft ribbon too. This is gonna be great with the polar bears, your snowflakes. So it's almost velvety, and you're gonna obviously just use one side of it. I not necessarily be making bows with it. I don't like that the back is not the same as the front, but it's going to be great to layer, and it's going to be great to, you know, just use on your card flat. And it's so soft. I want to keep touching this one. All right, we're going to put this one aside, Julie. We're not going to keep touching the ribbon. All right, how about this one right here? This is a fun one. Oh, Night of Navy and Gold. Now this, again, this was with the suite that had Oh Holy Night. So the Nativity suite. I'm just going to raise this up to my eyes so I can see it. And pop off the paper, and let's check this one out again. Oh, a very gauzy type ribbon. This one has like the sparklies built in. This one feels like it could lose a few of this, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if you're using this and a few of the sparklies fall off of this, but oh, it's so pretty. That's a gorgeous ribbon, and you definitely can tell which side is meant to be on the top. So that's a beautiful fine ribbon too. That's going to be gorgeous on the nativity cards. Absolutely love. All right, this one I am excited to check out myself because I knew that there was going to be a new gingham ribbon, and this one is also vanilla. It's black and very vanilla. It is not white. Ooh, I love the way this feels. Already love it. Let's bring in my favorite ribbon right now, the regular gingham ribbon. This one, look, my spool's almost empty. You can see cardboard on the back. All right, so I'm going to just compare these two. So you can see the white versus the vanilla. This is a little bit wider as well. It also has a vanilla stitched edge. This one has more of just probably a black edge. It doesn't really look like there's an edge as much, but this one has that white, the vanilla stitching along the edge. So that's really nice. This one is also softer than this one. This is not that this isn't soft, but it's a little, this feels a little bit coarser, which is interesting. Texture wise, right? This one feels a little bit softer. So that's a really nice ribbon. I'm going to assume that you can also color in with your stamping blends. The vanilla would get colored with red or green, whatever color you're using. So you should be able to color this as well. This is a great ribbon. This is going to be really year-round ribbon. Now we're going to do the fall ribbons. This is Calypso Coral, actually, which goes really nice. If you remember, one of my paper packs had a lot of Calypso Coral in it. So we have, again, all these ribbons that are going to be part of the ribbon share. If you're interested in catching a collection of ribbons without buying a spool of everything, this is nice because it's almost thread-like, like our not like our jute twine, but it's definitely going to be an easy one to make little bows with. I mean, like, this is the perfect ribbon to make a bow. It's just so easy to do that with. So this is Calypso Coral, which is going to be really pretty. I'm going to leave it just like that, the little tape right there on the side. And then we're going to check out the last little bit of ribbon here. This one comes in a pack. This is called Copper and Natural Ribbon Combo Pack. I love when they do combo packs. So again, this is like a fall ribbon. Let's see if I can get my sharp little scissors in here. And there we go. That came off of there so nicely. So this is like almost burlappy, but oh, it's so soft. This is nice. This is a wide one too. This is a good hefty inch. This is a thicker ribbon, but it's a soft ribbon. We've had burlap ribbon before that feels like burlap, and it's super harsh. Oh, and this is gorgeous. I hadn't really paid much attention to this previously. Let me see if I can get my scissors up and underneath that plastic. And oh, so pretty. Look at the shine on that. That's gorgeous. Now, if you can combine these together on your card, right, you can put them, you know, layer them if you want to, and then maybe do a bow with this beautiful copper. Really pretty. So these are all of the ribbons that are in the new catalog. This is every ribbon right here that's in the new catalog. I bought one of each so I could see them, compare them, start using them, show them to you. So I will be doing a ribbon share. The ribbon share, since there's not as many ribbons, the ribbon share will not be super pricey. So if you want, I haven't decided yet if I'm doing how many yards of each you'll be getting, but there is a ribbon share coming. So if you love ribbons, you're going to be wanting to sign up for that. Now, the last thing I have to show you, I know we've been so long tonight. We've been going and going here. Last thing I'm going to show you is my embellishments, and then we're going to be done with the sherry sharing. This is loose holly gems and sequins. So this one is going to be good for your shaker cards. So we have in here super sparkly. I see music notes. I see little holly leaves, holly berries. So the green are the holly leaves. Green are the holly leaves. The music notes are in gold, and the berries are in red. So there's kind of a mix. So hopefully you can see a little bit of what the mix is there. That is super fun and also awesome for shaker cards. Okay, we're going to shake these right back into the container. I think I got them all in there. We're so good. Okay, this one is fantastic. This is adhesive back speckled dots. And I don't have a list of what the colors are, but I'm telling you that they are muted fall colors. Beautiful. I don't know what suite they came from, but you can see here, I'm going to go with pecan pie, crumb cake, moody mauve, and old olive. That's my guess. Just looking at those colors. These are gorgeous. They have like a little bit of a sparkly shimmer to them. Beautiful for fall. Let's look at these are blooming pearls, peel and sticks, right? We love the peel and sticks. The ease of the peel and sticks. Let's check out this one. Ooh, so pretty. Again, I don't have the colors listed. I'm going to go with bubble bath, peacock. Oh, what green would this be? A greenish color. I mean, it's such a fun, I can't tell, and then gold. So I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but those are fun. Again, you're seeing different sizes here, so you're seeing lots of sizing. This is iridescent adhesive back discs. Now these are very flat, so if you're trying to mail things, you want them shiny, sparkly, but not like bumpy, and they're almost like the holographic. So you kind of have, I'm going to call this lemon lime, bubble bath, berry burst, balmy blue, balmy blue, and that looks like real red. So those are some fun shinies, right? I'm going to leave them here as we go too. These are the adhesive back star trinkets, and they're so tiny. Even the packaging, right, is super tiny. Let's check out these little stars. The stars are brightly shining. So this is meant to go with Oh Holy Night. They're not super, I mean, they're not as big as I thought they would be. And they're not as bumpy. I mean, they're not much, actually, they're probably less bumpy than the biggest of those gems. So these are a little bit less bumpy than you might think, which is really awesome. So they're not going to be quite as bad to mail. I would mail these before I would mail like something with these bigger dots, just in case you're looking. Now, again, these ones right here, Faceted Gems Trio Pack, these ones are going to leave a little bit of a bump too. These, they have come up with some really great, fun, sparkly, shiny ones, though, I'll tell you that. Love it. It's like gorgeous. So these are like your pool parties, your silvers, your almost looks like a gray color here. These are kind of harder and beautiful, just gorgeous. Good with your wintry type cards, your snowflake, your polar bears, all of those. This one is called Adhesive Back Glitter Sequins. All the sparkly funs. This one also has a nice flat, these are like glittery, like, right? You can see the glitter on them. And these also are very flat in nature. They're not very bumpy at all. So again, these ones will not bump up your cards. Those are really awesome. The last thing I have is the glow in the dark bats and ghosts. Now, it's so much fun. You can already tell like they want to glow in the dark. So these, I don't know how they came up with glow in the dark paper, but I'm really excited to try that out. I've never ever thought of such a thing. Now the glow in the dark elements, so these are little bats and little ghosts, right? Really cute. But if you have small punches, you can also, you know, punch out your paper and basically create the same thing with paper, which is so amazing. All right, cool, cool, cool. That is a look at all of the good stuff, like a lot of good stuff, right? We were here for over an hour. It was a busy box. It was a busy couple of boxes. And Jess loves the music items. Yes, Definitely. I know a few people that actually are very interested in the music. I'm so excited for your son, Jess. That sounds so awesome. He's off to college and pursuing his dream with music. That's so fantastic. Awesome. Jackie, I know they are really great products. I hope you've been able to get some too. The pre-order for demonstrators goes up until September 5th. And then on the 6th of September, everybody gets to order from the catalog and it's all a go. So it's really exciting. If you love some of these things and you want to jump in now, it's the time to sign up as a demonstrator. You get to add the holiday items to your demonstrator kit. That's a really huge bonus. You don't have to shop from the regular catalog and then place an order to get things from the holiday catalog. You get to start from the beginning and just be like, yeah, I want all the Christmas stuff. Let's go. So hi, Rhonda. Yes, great, cool product. I can't wait to start using them. A lot of these are going to be, obviously I'll be using them in my online classes, but I will also be using them at my in-person Christmas stamp camp. So I'm really excited to do that. If anyone is interested in paper share, ribbon share, I will be sharing information on that soon. So you can sign up for that now. None of that will be billed or shipped until September. Okay, so you have some time to really think about that, but signups will be happening soon. I'll have more information on it soon. So anyway, that's it for me. This was a long hangout today. I'm so glad that you guys checked out what was in my box. I am so excited about all the new products, and this is just some of it. I didn't order everything. I know there are other demonstrators out there that they order everything at the very beginning of the catalog. They have everything to show off, and that's amazing that they do, and they're able to use that. I order what I feel like may sell out first, and I order what I need for my upcoming classes. So if you're ordering as a demonstrator and you're like, what do I order? There's so much. That's what you want to look at. You're going to look at what you need for the next 2 months, and you look at what you think may sell out that you really want to have. So those are my tips for ordering. And of course, I love the papers, ribbons, and embellishments because those go with everything. You just can't go wrong ordering those things too. So I will be back on Monday with another live card class, and my order special for this week ends tomorrow. So if you're interested in the Beauty of the Deep class, just get your orders placed by tomorrow night using my host code. All right, everybody, thanks again for spending so much time with me today. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of my craft room as well at the beginning of the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll check them out later. Until next time, stay inspired, create something beautiful, share the love. You're very welcome. Bye.